Well, good morning, everyone. This is Kermie or Greenie, or today I'm playing Egwene, my other account. I wanted to talk a little bit about uh, simple ways to improve your score with the Titan. I know some of you, especially some of your newer players, are really struggling. And if you take a look here, I've got a one-star green dragon because nobody else really plays in this alliance but me. But I can obviously kill him because in 2 shots I've got him almost dead already. Um, and and I have only one 5-star, and I actually wasn't even using him on this account for this Titan because he's a green Titan. But let's talk about what I would pick and why. Um, okay, so let me just empty this out because that's not reasonable, right? Because you don't all have that. Um, let's imagine for a moment that all I have is 3 stars. Um, and so it's a green Titan, so I know that red is strong against that. So personally, I'm going to put a striker in. Nashgar is kind of a simple, strike it once, single target. Sniper, you want snipers as much as you can. Fast mana is very helpful. On Titans, spread damage is actually always a lower strike on a Titan. So you're looking for guys that have um, a sniper whenever possible, single strike damage. Um, so I'm going to lean heavy towards red, and I'm going to go ahead and throw. I'm going to go ahead and throw Hawkmoon in there as well. She's just a healer. Um, and this one actually, as you can see, it's kind of blinking over here. Doesn't have her special leveled all the way up yet, and that's fine. Um, I'm just gonna, for today's purposes, that's perfectly acceptable, no big deal. Um, I would like someone that lowers the Titan if possible, and actually I'm gonna throw a Bane in there because we're sticking with this 3-star theme, and I'm throwing Bane in there because he gives the target a 35% accuracy discount for 4 turns, so he blinds them basically, or partially blinds them, which very helpful in a Titan, especially when it's all you have is 3-star heroes, right? You want them missing you if possible. You want a healer so in the attempt to survive through the minute and a half. Um, Again, I'm just taking a look here to see what other reds I have, and as you can see, I don't have a ton of 3-star heroes completely leveled up. Um, this guy, uh, Bakken, is somebody said the evil troll the other day, and I laughed and I said, yes, I like him. I do. He's a spread shot hitter, which is sort of a bummer, but he reduces the mana of the enemy. So in this case, the blue line underneath the Titan when he's about to come and attack you is going to be reduced, which we really like in this case. And all allies are going to get 14% mana generation for 4 turns. So that's going to take our fast hitters and move them to very fast, our average hitters and move them fast, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? That's important. We want that. So we're going to add him in there too. What the heck, right? Um, and I'll just put him over there. Okay. Now, now I'm really struggling, right? Because I want people that actually survive till the end. So let's go ahead and look to see what else I've got fully leveled heroes here. Let's see. I've got Priska. Um, she's a single strike, which is nice, and she heals herself, also handy. Belith, we know, is a healer. I've already got a healer specifically, so I'm going to skip that. Um, Single strike for Renfield, and again, he heals himself for 50%. That's nice. Greymane, also single strike, also heals himself. Oberon. Yeah, he's a single strike and then he gives poison, and that's assuming that you're going to last 6 turns after you fire him. Meh, not as great. I could throw another Bane in. As you can see, I have a second Bane. Yes, I have a second Bane fully leveled. I use him for war on this account at this point. Wow. There's nothing there that says, ooh, pick me over one over the other, right? So I'm just gonna go with Briska because she's a little bit stronger than everyone else. And I'm just double checking here, but everybody else was average speed. So let's go with Briska. All right, now in my items, oh magic underneath. Again, so some of this stuff is not really reasonable if you're a newer player. Um, I've had Egwene for a little while, and so I've built some things up, like the Dragon Attack, which is really nice, but not something most of you are going to have. Something that would be easy for you to have, though, would be arrows and axes. So the arrows blind the Titan initially. The axes reduce their attack for 6 turns. Really, really nice. I like a bear banner. And I now want you to understand, I still use these things even now, even with my fully leveled heroes on my other accounts. So bear banner, it's cheap to make. It gives everybody an initial attack boost. And I pretty much only use materials in the beginning, by the way. That's really helpful, right? You want that boost. For my fourth item, I could go with healing potions. I could go with the turtle banner and try to give him a little extra protection. I could go with antidotes if he causes fire and makes me burn. I'm gonna go with the turtle banner today, and just give my guys a little extra protection. Okay, so you notice I'm red heavy because I've got a green Titan, and red is strong against green. And in this case, I've got 2 of the troops are even leveled up, which is nice. And of course, that's not going to be completely reasonable for all of you, but I'm not going to mess around with troops today. You just kind of get the idea. All right, let's go. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to smack things, and I'm tapping the item, and I'm tapping on the little banner that pops up, and it makes it happen. And now I'm going to try to make matches underneath that weak point, because that's how I think about things. And if I can stun him by hitting 3 in a row there, boy, that's a big advantage for me. Now, had I found someone who, for example, stuns the Titan or lowers his defense or something to that effect, I prefer to keep those left. So you may notice, as I'm bopping through this, that I always launch my items from left to right, and I always launch my heroes from left to right, because I'm a right-handed player and I read left to right, right? So it's psychologically, it's one of those things that comes natural for most people in America. Make sense? Okay, so consequently, when I set up my heroes, I think about them in what order do I want them to hit the Titan. I greatly prefer things that lower the Titan's hit to go first, or lower the Titan's shield to go first. And so that's why I do that in that order, and we're out of time, but I survived.